Alright guys, Tom here and welcome to a new video. So today I'm going to be talking about who I think should be on the roster for WWE 2K14 who weren't on the roster for WWE 13. Now, Tensai, Ryback, Drew McIntyre, Yoshitatsu, AJ Lee, Natalya, Damien Sandow, Antonio Cesaro, the Uso brothers, and Layla were all DLC content for WWE 13, but I am heavily expecting them to make the roster, the main roster for WWE 2K14. So as soon as you put it in your Xbox or PlayStation, put the disc in and start playing, you'll be able to play as them guys which were DLC last year. But there are a few guys who I think should meet the roster for WWE 2K14. Now the first one is RVD, Rob Van Dam, Mr. Money in the Bank, Mr. Whole effing Show. RVD, he should be on the WWE 2K14 game. Now he hasn't been in the games since SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. I think it would be pretty awesome for you to be able to play as Rob Van Dam since he is returning at Money in the Bank 2013. I think it'd be absolutely amazing to play as Rob Van Dam and wouldn't be too difficult to put him in the game. They could just copy his figure from SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 and slap him onto WWE 2K14. Then the next one is The Shield. All members, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. I love to play with these guys on their core versions, a core version that people have made, and they've made such a big impact. They've powerbombed Ryback, Undertaker, The Rock, to name a few, and they've just made such a huge impact, and it would be a shame not to be able to play as The Shield, possibly one of the biggest teams the WWE has ever seen. It'd be a shame not to play with them on the new WWE 2K14 game. The next one is Caitlyn, who was the Divas champion until Payback 2013. I think it'd be great to play with her as she's one of the predominant divas in the current WWE roster. The next one is Axana. Bit of an iffy one here. She's been making some more WWE TV time, and it would be kind of cool to play with her because she kind of had a thing with Cesaro, and it'd be kind of cool to play with her because she can actually pretty much wrestle. The next one is Curtis Axel, Paul Heyman's new guy, and Curtis Axel would be great to play with. I mean, he's got some really crisp maneuvers in the ring, and it'd just be awesome to play with Paul Heyman's new guy. So the next one is Big E Langston, who is Dolph Ziggler's heavy. He'd be awesome to play with as well. I mean, there's some decent calls on at the moment, but he was once the NXT champion and is pretty much one of the main guys on the roster for the whole WWE TV at the moment. It'd be great to play with him. The next one is Paul Heyman, who was only featured in the original SmackDown vs. Raw game on the PlayStation 2. And it'd be awesome to have him at the side of Curtis Axel, Brock Lesnar, or possibly CM Punk when you are playing as one of them three guys on the new WWE 2K14 game. And I'd love to be able to beat up Paul Heyman with possibly Ryback or something like that. The next one is Brad Maddox, who is, as well as Vicky Guerrero, the GMs of Monday Night Raw, and to be honest, officially they are probably one of the main guys on the actual TV, but Brad Maddox would just be awesome to play with. Beat him up with CM Punk, something like that, and it'd just be awesome to use Brad Maddox because I think he's an absolute beast, and it'd just be a shame for him not to beat the current roster. The next ones are the Funkadactyls, Cameron and Naomi. Now, these guys can actually wrestle. They're actually pretty awesome in the ring. One of them had a Divas title shot. I think it was Hell in a Cell or something like that. And I mean, actually, it was TLC. And these guys can actually wrestle. They've got a good moveset, and it'd be cool to make them come in the ring with Brodus Clay and Tensai. The next one is the Primetime Players, P2P in the house. Now, I was surprised these were on the DLC content for WWE 13, but it'd be awesome to play with these guys. I really like their entrance and their music. And I mean, it'd just be awesome. I think they've got a good moveset and just be pretty cool to play with them on WWE 2K14. The next one is Evan Bourne. Now, there's some good calls or good community creations for Evan Bourne, but the last time he was in a WWE game was WWE 12. He is on the NXT roster at the moment and is expected to have a decent year when he comes back to WWE. The next one is Fandango, who had a match against Chris Jericho at WrestleMania 29 and Extreme Rules. And to be honest, I know a lot of people who love this guy's theme music and everything, and he's just been a great hit with the WWE Universe, so it'd be great to play with him as well. The next one is Hornswoggle. He's been chilling with Carly and Natalya recently, and the last time he was on a game was SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. I think it'd just be awesome to play with Hornswoggle, just so you can use him to be beaten up all the time. The next one is Tamina Snuka. She is Jimmy Fly Snooper. So, oh god, I just completely messed that up. Jimmy Fly Snuka's daughter, and it'd be just awesome to play with Tamina Snuka because she's got a good moveset as well. Tyson Kidd hasn't been on since SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. That's quite a long time, but he's in an injury at the moment, but he's expected to come back and have a great push. You've also got William Regal, who hasn't been in the game since SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. Love to play as him. He's an NXT commentator, but has also had a match against Wade Barrett, to remember a few in the recent years, and Zeb Colter, who would be awesome to have at the side of Jack Swagger and Antonio Cesaro. So I'm expecting all them guys to possibly on the game. Well, I'd love them to be on the game. So what do you guys think? Who would you like to be in the new WWE 2K14 game? Thanks for watching, and goodbye.